All right, welcome back. It's been a while since I've recorded any videos for YouTube, so I think it's about time I get back to it. So what I want to do is I'm starting a new series. I'm going to call it tentatively Constellation Craft because that's kind of what I'm calling my server. We've added in some new people, and just kind of want to give an introduction to the server and see what's to be expected. So we'll get started by showing you around. So right below me is a world spawn. Started out, made this basic little cave for my base, made a garden, and my cow cooker 3000. I've talked about this quite a few times. It's a pretty simple concept. You basically feed the cows, and once they're fed, they breed, they push each other out, and go into the water stream, into the lava blade, get cooked, give a steak and leather. So this is where I started out. Cygnus was over in that area. Luna wasn't on at this point, so it's just the two of us. It's mining down here, but fairly soon after that, I had an idea for my mega base, and that was this guy right here. Okay, so this is my first mega base. It's not quite as mega as I thought it was going to be when I started. Hey, there's Tara, welcome, one of our newbies. So, excellent, I'm glad he's here. You think he just started yesterday, so yeah. And diamond armor already, that's awesome. Moving right along. All right, this tower, I had a vision, actually, if you take a look at it, I had the vision of kind of having the Eye of Sauron up there, but never got around to doing that. And in spite of this being what I thought was going to be a mega project, it took me maybe 2 or 3 days to fully build it. So hard to call it mega if it only takes a couple days. I came in, I made a carrot farm, brought some villagers over, made a villager breeder. So I had there down there. Fairly early on in the development, I made a mob farm basically underneath the tower. Out. And that's down here. This has been very productive. It's got 5 levels, five platforms with water to push off every once in a while. See, there's a creeper. So I get creepers, spiders, skeletons, zombies. Go down to the lava, get killed, and then get collected down below. Excuse me. So yeah, get collected here, get spit out into a bubble vader. It's the column to come up is kind of convoluted because I built this after, so it wasn't the best arrangement. So it worked though. So because of that, I've got a ton of basically bones, arrows, string, rotten flesh, just about anything that you can need. And that's coming into my first item sorter. So yeah, got all that. Once that was set up, I brought villagers down here for my villager trading area. The main one I got was this guy right here. That's my my mending guy. So I think at this point Luna got on, so I'll show you her base next. All right, So this is Luna's base. It basically started out as could be a castle, kind of right next to my tower. So she got the center part mostly done. She was going to have 4 different towers, but she got bored with it. She got 1 tower completed, that one over there, and then decided to just make the rest of them kind of like ruined towers. So that's her original base. At one point we had a creeper get in a boat with a chicken. It blew up a couple times, so we finally, so each time it blew up, we tried to get another one in. Go through all the work to get it. Like the 3rd time, we finally put up this glass wall, so now we have a creeper in a boat as an exhibit. So part of Luna's base, she's got a carrot farm that's very productive, potato farm, so she's basically providing all of the food for the server. And then this back here is her new base. She's doing another themed base. So kind of black stone down here. This floor is made out of warped wood. The next one is out of crimson. So I'm not sure how many levels she's going to do. I think 1 more above this, and that's going to be crying obsidian. So that's Luna's base. I would show you Cygnus's old base, but there really isn't much to see there. He didn't really do very much before he moved on to his new base. So his is kind of northwest of here. There we go. So the first thing he did with my help was made his iron farm. So at the moment, this is our only iron farm on the server. It does all right. It's not terribly productive. It's not the best looking thing, but he does a job. He started digging out this hole. He's going to do mob farms in here or something. Again, that's something, I did a lot of this, but he lost interest. And he moved on to that part of the base, and now he's going to make an industrial district quite a ways to the east. So we'll see how that goes. This was supposed to be a cat tower, which he kind of made some progress on. He had envisioned doing quite a bit more, but the biggest benefit of this one is this is our PvP arena. So some hiding places, got a little house with all kinds of hiding places in it. This should be mostly spawn proof, but apparently not completely. So yeah, we've got basically somewhere here, one of these chests has, armor in it. So we swap out for just kind of generic iron armor. I think the next time we play, we're going to do just kind of standardized weapons. He's also thinking about doing classes, like having an archer class. So you have a bow with infinity, but you only have leather armor. Like having a fighting class, just a bunch of different things like that. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so this is Cygnus's base. So that's the core of our server. So let's just start taking a look at some of the new stuff going on here. So let's see here, a little farther north. Here we go. This is one of the new builds. Oh. Oh, Tara. Zombified piglin. All right, hold on a second. Let me see if I can take care of this real quick. So this is one of the new guys on the server. This is Silver Ace building this. It's a design he found on YouTube, I think he said, of a French building of some sort. So give you a quick look from the air. So yeah, it looks really nice. I'm impressed with it. Keep telling these guys that they're going to make me look bad. I mean, this is just, you know, a couple days worth of work, and it looks amazing. Won't go into too much detail. Several levels in here, but yeah, I mean, this is good stuff. So let's see. I think I'll go to XRZ's little area. He hasn't had a lot of time to work on stuff lately, unfortunately. But he basically started kind of like a little village area, not too far from Cygnus's base. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, kind of like a little hut, or more than a hut. It's a nice little house. He's planning on making kind of like a village throughout here. Where is he? Where's the skeleton? There he is. But yeah, he hasn't had a lot of time to be on lately with school commitments. So, okay. Let me stop recording real quick. Okay, here's another for of our players. This is Overwolfer, goes by Apple, and making me look bad. He, oh, creeper, I don't like creepers. Yeah, he started on this yesterday, and he's already made all this progress, and it looks amazing. It's just, I really like watching what other people do and seeing what their strengths are. I mean, this is just, it just looks really good. I like it. So yeah, some really good stuff on here. Let's see, I'm going to head back to spawn. And then go over my main base. Or my new base, we'll call it. So, see there. All right, so I will show you my current base, show it to you at sunset. I think it's going to be a good time to look at it. So, do a quick flyby. I'll talk about this pier later. That's going to be under upcoming projects. So there it is. That is my current base. So this is the Battersea Power Station, or my interpretation of it. Battersea Power Station is in London. It's the cover of Pink Floyd's album Animals, complete with flying pig. Or, as my daughter says, levitating pig. So there's still a debate on whether we keep it as it is, we give it wings, we put a balloon on it, or balloons, or what has become, I think, the favorite among all of us is make it a rocket-propelled pirate pig. So put it on a rocket and give it a pirate hat. So anyway, let me tell you how this kind of evolved. I started this the end of November last year. I basically moved to this island, flattened the whole land, or enough of it anyway, dug out this massive hole. And since there were all kinds of slime spawning, first thing I built was this slime farm, So it's basically 3 chunks. So 3 chunks worth of slime being generated, being drawn to this iron golem, then the water pushes it into the fire. This is really too big of an area for 1 iron golem, so it's not terribly efficient, but I have more than enough slime just from this. This area is supposed to be spawn-proof, but I keep getting mobs coming in, so I'll have to do more investigating of that. Anyway, shortly after I built that, my son wanted a bunch of black wool for his base, so I made this wool farm. This was black sheep, but I think it was Silva wanted blue wool for his base, so we switched over to blue because I have more than enough black wool for anything I would ever need. I'll give credit where credit is due. I got this idea from Tango and Impulse on Hermitcraft. Of course, their version, since their hermits is huge versus mine that has, I think, 6 sheep in it. After I built that, I built the sugarcane farm. This is also Tango's design. He has a really good tutorial video on his channel. It's basically 6 cells and more productive than it needs to be. I actually had to shut off a large portion of it because I was just getting too much wool. Last thing I put down here is this creeper farm. Got this design from Logical Geek Boy. Got 5 spawning platforms, cats in the middle. It's set up so the only thing it can spawn on there are creepers. They get scared off onto the magma blocks, and it gets picked up by minecart. So once these farms were done, I built the power plant on top of it. I'm going to kill myself flying out of there one of these times. So I built the power plant on top of the mob farms. Have the output of the mob farms coming through this bubble vader up to a sorting system to get the output down here. This is definitely a work in progress at this point because I just haven't had enough iron to complete it. So basically it's only getting to about here, and I basically want to take it all the way down. So as I get more iron, I'll fill that up. And I've got it set up so down here, if I want anything from the sorting system, I can either click on it, take what I need, or I can put a shulker box here and it'll fill it up. I've also got this shulker, which I can toss stuff in, and it automatically feeds it into the sorting system. The last part of it is what I've been working on lately. That's up here. This was one big open room. I subdivided it into 6 smaller rooms. This is going to be my living area. This is going to be my potions room. I'm going to fill up the different chests with ingredients, and then as I brew, I'll put them in the appropriate chest. Behind here, I've got some nether wart growing for ingredients. Probably have some other stuff back in here too, just that kind of for ingredients or whatever else. I'm going to build a super smelter in here. It's more than I would ever need, but yeah, I'll fill it up. I'll make a big super smelter just to have one. Down here is my enchanting area. I'm probably going to make a smaller room, kind of like my potions area, kind of make it smaller, darker. going to have some type of crafting area here. I'll probably also have a more direct access to the other side so I can get ingredients easier. And the last room is going to be my museum. So one of the mods I have gives us mob heads. And in particular, it gives us hermit heads. So I've got heads from pretty much all of the hermits. So that's going to decorate that wall, and then I'm going to have different heads on here from mobs I've killed, and I'm not sure what else. This is kind of Luna's project. She volunteered to take over, and she's more of a decorator than I am, so that'll be a good thing. Have another level up here. I have no idea what I'm going to do with. This is what the previous layer level looked like before I subdivided it. So there's a huge amount of area to do something with. And then, ouch, over here I have the west wing that I've basically done nothing with. And so I have to figure out what to do with that still. So that, in effect, is everything that has been built on the server. And just really briefly, I'll give you a quick look at what's coming up. So I built this pier, probably about a couple weeks, month ago, somewhere around there. I'm going to fence the end of this little peninsula in, make it look like a secure area. And then alongside here, I'm going to build a full-size replica of a U.S. Navy cruiser. Specifically, a Leahy-class cruiser, CG-23, which is USS Halsey. Which, I don't have a camera on, so let me switch that real quick. So ignore the dust, but that is what the ship is going to look like that I build. And just for the record, I was in the Navy, and that is the ship I was stationed on. So that's why I'm building it. So there we have it. That is Constellation Craft as it stands at this point. I am hoping to do more building. We've got a lot of really good builders on here so far. There's 6 of us, I think. Got another guy wanting to get on. So should have some really good stuff coming up. So I'm going to start recording more YouTube videos, trying to get more good content, and we'll go from there. So thank you for watching, and I will hopefully be posting more soon. And until then, I'll see you there. Take care.